it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today's video is super exciting. It is inspired by my sister, the one who doesn't have a YouTube channel, Kristine. She is a teacher, and it's this time of year that everybody is going back to school. She lives in a small town in the middle of nowhere. She doesn't have access to Sephora or Ulta. She has like a Walmart and a Walgreens and things like that. So I wanted to create a back to school look for her and teachers and students like her who don't have access to anything but drugstore products and want to keep it really fresh and natural and simple. So I also went an extra step, and I am going to add on to this look I'm wearing right now and make it a little more dressed up. If you wanted to say step it up for dinner after school, or if you just wanted to have just a slightly more glamorous look. So this here is the basic back to school all drugstore products look that I created. And then I'm also going to show you again how to step it up, but let's get started. So one thing I never skip out on is primer, and one of my favorite drugstore primers is the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer. It is an illuminating primer, and I just take about that much and dot it all over my face and then spread it out, almost like I'm rubbing in a moisturizer. This isn't like a pore filling primer where you need to pat it in. This is like a glowy lotion. Then for foundation, to keep it quick and easy, I'm using a stick foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible, and I have a review on this. I will, woo! Disaster. Did you see that? I avoid that. Do not turn it all the way up and break it off. So now I'll just streak it on the face. Just drawing lines all over my face. And then I like to use a sponge that has been dampened, and this is the L'Oreal Beauty Sponge, to spread it out. And this gives me like a light medium coverage with this amount all over my face. And for those of you who are new to beauty sponges, it is best to use them in pouncing motions versus pulling motions. And I have done like an 8-hour wear test with this foundation, and it will last through your whole school day. It definitely will. So that's why I'm recommending this product, because I have done a wear test with it. Then for concealer, I'm going to take the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. My shade is light, and just put that over my dark circles and anywhere I have redness around my nose, and just a little bit on my nose and chin to highlight my face. And then I take the pointy end and blend it out, pouncing motions with the sponge. Anytime I think of back to school, I think of the movie Billy Madison.
Oh, back to school, to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
Anybody know what I'm talking about? Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. And if you need more spot concealing than that, like if you have breakouts or anything, this also works to spot conceal, so you can use it for that. Then I like to use a brightening powder to set my under eyes, so I'm using the NYX HD Banana Powder in the Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm not like caking this on or baking with this, I'm just dusting this all over the area lightly. And then to set the rest of my face, because with this foundation you definitely need to, I don't know if you can see, it's coming off on my hand. So I have the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect Loose Powder in translucent, And this does have a fragrance to it, so if you're sensitive to fragrances, which I generally am, but so far this hasn't bothered my skin, or you just can't stand fragrances, I would go for another one at the drugstore. I didn't know it had a fragrance when I first got it, but as a powder, like, it works really nice. And you only need a small amount to set your whole face. Like, that's it. And now I'm nice and set. So let me just show you how my complexion is looking with those products. Nice and natural with a slight glow. Just to add a little more dimension back to the face, and just because it's still kind of summertime, we're going to add in some bronzer, and this is the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It, and I have the shade 01 Light, and I'm just taking a Sigma bronzer brush. This is the, well, it's a soft angled contour, but it's good for bronzer. And I'm going to kind of contour my face with it because it's a bronzer that is neutral toned enough that it will work as contour. So I start at the top of my ear and angle towards the corner of my mouth, but I don't go all the way in. I go about to here. And I also move it upwards a little bit. And look at that, I have nice hollow cheeks now, so let's bronze the forehead. As that girl ShayXO says, you are not complete until you bronze your forehead. Bronzing your forehead makes you a bad bee. So I just follow the hairline and then go over the temple area. And then just hit up the nose just a little bit, hit the tip and the sides. We're not like super contouring the nose, just adding a little bit of color like would happen if you actually were to go outside and get sun-kissed, and then go under your jawline, especially if you're like me and you have that like loose chin under there. Like, I'm not fat, but I got a double chin. I like to disguise it with some shading. Next, we're going to do the eyes super quickly. So I'm taking my Age Rewind and just running that over my lids as my primer, and then taking the sponge and spreading that out. Then taking the banana powder and just lightly setting that. And then this is going to be the most simple eye look that I've ever done on my channel. I'm taking an angled fluffy brush and the bronzer, dipping it in there, and put that on the outer corner, like fit it to the contour of your eye, and then turn it and blend it into the crease. So again, just fit it into the outer corner and turn it on its side and hit the crease. Back and forth windshield wiper motions. And then for the lower lash line, just take that same brush, a little more bronzer, and just run it along the lower lashes. And then take a nude eyeliner. This is the Rimmel Scandalize eyeliner in 005 Nude. And put that on the waterline. A nude or a white eyeliner will make you look more awake, more fresh, more ready to go. That way everybody doesn't think you're super tired and you've been partying all night. You're ready to teach or study. All right, so we still have to do brows, highlight, and lips, but we're so close to being done. Next, I'm going to take one of the easiest highlights ever, a cream stick highlight. I know it seems a little intimidating, but it's super easy as long as you have one of these. This is the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. My shade is Light 100. It's this pinky tone right here. And you literally just draw it on the high points. And then take the tip of your sponge and pat it out. There you are, nice and healthy and glowy looking. And I'm going to just take on my pinky just a little bit of this and hit that tear duct to really brighten up the eyes a little bit more, and hit the brow bone. Now we're going to do the brows. So I am using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and you just comb them up. And I have a whole brow tutorial I can link for you, because today I'm going to kind of half-ass my brows as if I'm quickly getting ready for school. But I have a more in-depth tutorial on how to really do your brows nicely that I can link for you. And I'm just going to underline my brows and draw in a few hairs at the front where it's really sparse, and then take my spoolie and spread that product out. And that is all I'm doing to fill in my brows today. Then I'm just going to set my brows with the NYX brow gel called Control Freak, and just comb upwards and then lay those hairs down. And then for lips, I have a tinted lip balm. This is the Revlon Kiss Balm in Fresh Strawberry. So it really is just like a slightly pink tinted flavored chapstick, which is really nice. And if you have to reapply without looking in a mirror in a hurry, you can do that without worrying about having color all over your face, and it feels really nice on the lips, and it looks really nice and natural and juicy. So the last step for the very basic look is going to be mascara, and I am using the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I love this mascara. It really separates and lengthens and fans out my lashes, which is what I like. But the more it dries out, the clumpier it gets, so I don't like that aspect of it. So this is your basic back to school look for teacher. Oh, there's mascara up here. For a teacher or a student, but I am going to take just a couple of more products and show you how you can make it look a little more glammed up and like you tried a little bit harder without doing too much more. Okay, so now we're going to take what we just did and glam it up just a little bit. So first I'm going to add blush, and this one is one of my all-time favorites. It is by Essence. Unfortunately, this one you can't get at your drugstore. I don't think you can get it anywhere but Ulta, so you would have to order it online, but it's only like $3, and this is the color Satin Love. It's one of the most natural flush colors, and it's so beautiful. And just take a little fluffy brush and just dust that on the cheeks a little bit. See, doesn't that already add a little something? Then we're going to add a winged liner. I will be using the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Liquid Liner. This is a really user-friendly eyeliner because it actually goes on kind of sheer, and it has a brush tip, so it's really bendy and flexible and easy to make it contour to your eye. So I'm just going to draw a straight line across my eye. Then set the bottom line of my wing and make a triangle, fill it in. So let's repeat the process. That is like with a wing liner. And then we are going to just take the lips up a little bit by adding a gloss on top. This is the Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream, so it'll plump your lips a little bit. And I have the shade 525 Barely Blush, and I'm just going to put it in the center of my lips. And that adds just a little more fullness and plump and juiciness to your lips. And then the final step, and you can definitely do this even if you don't glam it up, but is to add a setting spray, and this will really melt all of the powders on your face together and also extend the wear of your makeup. And I'm using the Milani Make It Last, which I do get at Walmart. It's really easy to find, and I think it's under $10. And this is the more glammed up, everyday back to school drugstore look. That completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!